Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VXRT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Quite the eventful day today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some areas of support and resistance. The key dynamic here that really stands out to me, and this is, I don't want to come across like this is some sort of great discovery on my part, or that I have some sort of special skill. In fact, I assure you that people that understand charts and use charts have taken notice of the same thing. And I bring all that up because when a lot of people notice the same thing and are wondering the same things, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very dynamic price movements, and that's what we have with the final 30 minutes. So the final 30 minutes, you can see right there the volume spiked very nicely, and then this candle formed within the world of candlestick charting. We would call that a hammer candle, which suggests that this could potentially be some sort of bottom. Now, suggest and potential does not guarantee. I really wish I could say trading was this easy, and because these two dynamics occurred, this is for sure the bottom, and a bounce is for sure happening. Now, would it be shocking to see a bounce? No. Is it at least a rational thought to have? Yeah, absolutely. But again, just because it's rational and logical doesn't mean that it's for sure going to happen. So the big dynamic going forward that really stands out in terms of this kind of, the severity of this downwards move is represented by this trend line. I mean, the trend line here is basically mapping out, just how bad the price was getting pushed down today. I mean, just every time it tried to bounce, it could never quite make any sort of progress above that area. So as far as a near-term level of resistance is concerned, definitely keep a very close eye on the trend line right there. Right now, that's valued right around, we'll call it between 33 to 35 cents. It's hard to put an exact value on it because that line is, sloping downwards. So over time, that value actually, decreases, because it's a downtrending trend line. In the event the price can push up through that level, the next overarching level to keep an eye on would be that purple line up there, the 50-period simple moving average. And then as far as levels of support are concerned, nothing fancy or complicated behind this at all, other than the fact of the bleeding finally stopped today down there at 25 cents. So for that reason, and that reason alone, is why 25 cents is important, because that's just, like I said, simply where the price finally stopped going down on the day. So we'll see if these levels hold up or not going forward, but definitely an interesting setup, especially with that final 30-minute hammer candle forming. So let's see how this one plays out on Thursday. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.